Hello and welcome.
Nami's boobs give you 4 times attack boost to all your cerebral units for no reason.
Okay, so isn't this a fun thing to start on, huh? Anime is something that we watch. And by anime, I mean One Piece. Yeah, there's like a squeaky door. I'm going to close that.
Sound like a crow.
Hold on. What a way to start the podcast, huh?
Yep. Welcome back to Pit Cells and Milk.
That is what we are.
I'm your host, Ben.
I'm your host, William.
I'm going to say that a little bit louder.
I am your host, William.
One more time.
I am your host, Pitzels.
Great. There we go. Today we're having
Chewy cookies.
vanilla flavored pizzelles.
And Benton's Chewy cookies. I'll be having 2 of the Chewy cookies. Ben will be having 1.
What?
And I'll be having 1 pizza and you'll be having 2.
What the fuck? Get out of here.
What, you want the Chewy cookies?
I'll also be having 2 chewy cookies.
I thought you didn't like Chewy cookies.
And then we'll both just be having as many pizzelles as we can.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck? How dare you?
You said you didn't like Chewy cookies.
I've never said that in my life.
I said, when I offered the lineup of cookies we had today, and I said soft Chewy cookies, and you're like, ah.
I did not do that.
Yeah, you did.
You're putting words in my mouth.
And I said, or pizzelles, and you're like, well, I guess we gotta have pizzelles. And
No,
like,
you said
dude.
pizzelles first, and then we said we also had the soft chewy cookies.
Okay, whatever.
Alright, listen, as I've proven in the podcast several times in the editing
Right.
stuff, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Chill.
No!
Alright?
No!
We're talking about anime.
You guys ever hear about these wacky cartoons that come over from Japan?
Yeah, the Great East. Oh boy. They are cartoons, huh?
There's a lot of really good ones, and there's a lot of really bad ones.
We're going to be talking about video games that come from,
Right, because we have to tie it back to video games, as we always do.
even though one time we just talked about, what did we talk about?
We've talked about a lot of stuff that's not video games on the podcast, but it always comes back to video games, and it always comes back to the Venn diagram.
Yeah. Wait, you're bringing back the episode 1 bit?
I brought it back several times now.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a good bit.
You gave me a flag for trying to go back to the bit on episode 1. Now you're going back to the bit on episode 11.
I feel like the longer it goes, the funnier it gets.
Alright. Cut to episode 100. When you make that joke, and people are like, "Wow, Ben, you're so creative. Calling back to when you first made the joke." And I'll be like, "Fuck off. Fuck
Cowards.
off, you fucking cowards."
The same person comments on the episode 1 bit, it's like, this bit is really uncreative and bad. Uncreative?
Non-creative.
Is that unimaginative?
Unimaginative, I don't think it matters.
I don't think uncreative is a word.
I don't think it is either. But that's not why we're here. We said we were going to talk about anime video games for the podcast.
We never get there. We're talking about everything else.
This podcast is going to be as long as One Piece until we start talking about anime video games, huh?
So let's go ahead.
Legacy of Goku for the
Oh,
Game
boy.
Boy Advance is a bad game.
How far did you get in that one?
I mean, like, I kept losing. I think I started on a saved file or something like that.
So you didn't know how to play?
I didn't know how to play. But then I restarted the game and I still didn't understand. It was a bad game. And I think there was also Legacy of Goku 2 for the Game Boy Advance, and I think it got further, but I didn't enjoy it. It was a top-down action RPG for the Game Boy Advance. If I can call it RPG. I don't know if...
I don't remember any RPG elements
I think
of
you
it.
leveled up.
There's gonna be one person who listens to this episode and they were like a diehard Legacy of Goku on the Game Boy
Fuck.
Advance.
How dare you?
These cowards, they don't know anything about video games.
Legacy of Goku lover, 69 rights.
Get fucked.
I know exactly which part you stopped on. Had you gone right past that point, you would have realized it's amazing.
It's a true masterpiece. A better action RPG than Partners in Time.
How dare you?
Alright, I'm a little ahead of myself.
Legacy of
with that joke
Goku
there.
6969. The only person I'll block is someone that talks bad on Partners in Time.
We have each other blocked.
We don't have separate YouTube accounts.
We both blocked Stupid Export.
I can't access our videos. I wonder why.
This fucker keeps trying to upload videos to our channel.
Okay, we need to talk about a better game. And now I'm going to talk about...
We need to talk about anyways.
I'm just going to say there was like a platformer / action fighter Dragon Ball original game for the Game Boy Advance as well, and it was so much better. That's all I'm going to say. I remember playing it a lot in a library. Like, I read through a lot of the original Dragon Ball manga in a library. Like,
I remember doing that too.
yeah, it was just there. Like the library by our high school, yeah?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just sort of like played those two things I read and played it at the same time. So that was fun.
I was gonna bring up, when it comes to anime video games, Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is a very good one.
Yep.
I remember spending a lot of hours
There
on
was
that
so
game.
much to it.
But its current iteration, I didn't play Xenoverse, but what I'm gonna compare it to instead is the Naruto games.
Naruto
Ultimate Ninja?
Ninja Storm.
Yeah. How many characters are in the newest one? Like 100?
Of Ultimate Ninja Storm?
Yeah.
There's quite a few.
And it does what like Budokai Tenkaichi did incorrectly in that it makes every single character feel different. You know what I mean?
Budokai Tenkaichi did?
3.
Right. Did.
Wrong.
Which did what? Naruto did it wrong? Or...
Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was like, here's all these millions of characters, and it's like, that's so cool. Their special attacks are full high-speed rush, energy blast, or energy volley, and it's like, that's dumb as fuck.
What about Mighty Hammer? Broly's ultimate move.
Literally the best. At first it was like, who needs a move that only hits in front of you? Oh, it counters every other special attack.
I did like instant Kamehameha, though.
Oh, yeah. Supernova?
And the Clash system was great. Although, on the Wii it's kind of broken.
It's
because
way
if you-
easier to
if
shake
you have
Wiimotes
the
than it is to
Wiimote
spin the...
Yeah.
It was, that's an awesome thing to put in your games, though, is a clash system that really makes it feel like you're putting everything into the attack.
Yeah.
But in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, they've all got their... Even if the character was in, like, half a scene...
Yeah, they
in
all
the
got
anime,
they
they're like-
all got stuff. I really like that. Cause one of the characters I use is the Three Tails, the third Mizukage, and he was dead pretty quickly. Like you see him reanimated and a bit before he gets killed. And he's got. He doesn't have He has a fighting style, and he has.
This is a Coral Kid, right?
He's the Coral Kid, yeah, and he has that Coral move, but he immediately transforms into the Tailed Beast in his ultimate, which I mean, okay, but I would like to see one of the. I want to see them do what Naruto does with like Uzumaki Barrage or something.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess those characters aren't developed enough. Because Gaara doesn't do it. Gaara doesn't transform into Shikaku. Well,
Yeah.
because Shikaku's gone from him for the majority of Shippuden.
That's like the first thing that happens.
Yeah. But I guess I can't really expect much from those characters.
But, even without that, they've got all the little coral stuff they do, and it feels like they're a complete character in and of itself.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like they're another character stapled over. One of my favorite characters in the game, and here's, as a statement, I didn't fucking watch Naruto.
I didn't either.
I
I watched a bit of the anime on Toonami when I was a kid, and I watched a bit of the anime I watched a bit of Shippuden when it came back to American broadcasting,
Like I know what happens in
and
the original,
I read the end of the manga when it came out.
and then I was reading Shippuden, and then I like dropped off,
Mm-hmm.
and then I understand what happened at the very end. But like one of my favorite characters in the game was the one dude who's got like the scythe and the chain and
Yeah.
the weird like mask on.
Uh huh. He was a reanimated guy, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know who the fuck he was, but like just playing him, I feel like I got a good understanding
He's
of
a
his
poison
character and
man.
everything. Yeah,
He uses a lot of poison.
and I was like, this dude's sweet. Never got that in Budokai. Maybe
Yeah.
that changed in Xenoverse. I didn't.
No. Xenoverse is, actually, wait a second. I forgot about the, teacher-pupil aspect of the game, where you can study under a certain character.
Right.
And the majority of who I studied under was, I went from, like, Krillin to Perfect Cell. And, oh boy, that's a jump. And it's fun, because Cell got a lot more. I mean, I might be wrong in this, but I think Cell got a good characterization in
You had to look at his character a little bit more.
and the whole thing about Cell is like I want to train up someone to be as strong as me.
Right.
And by the end of it, it's like you did really good, and I think he was proud of me, the player, and it's like holy shit. I like Cell. Like at the end, I liked Cell. I didn't much care for his moves. I mean, there was all right moves.
He was your teacher.
He was my teacher. He was my senpai. Cell senpai. Perfect Cell senpai.
Sensei.
Oh.
Is the word you're looking for.
No.
No, I want senpai. Like that's what's important here.
And customizing your character to get all these different things, that's fun. But I didn't play as any other character in the entire game. Like,
Because you had a custom character.
why would I be anyone else but my cool guy? My cool Saiyan.
I was thinking about this actually. Dragon Ball Z did a lot of really annoying parts of it. And then it was like Budokai Tenkaichi 3 came out. And it was generally regarded as really good. Like it was really fun to play, even if...
Get those stats on that, though. Because a lot of people like Budokai 3 more.
Oh, Budokai 3 was... But the point I'm trying to make is Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was really, like... It was fun, but then
Yeah.
they made, like, Raging Blast.
Ooh, boy. As
And-
someone who's played Raging Blast, it is bad.
And what was the other one?
Battle of Z.
Was that it?
Burst
Wasn't that-
Limit.
Burst Limit.
Burst Limit was the thing. They only got to the Cell Saga, which is like, why? Why
Yeah.
do that?
I get that's where the original series wanted to start, but you don't have to start. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 has a 4.8 out of 5, a 73% on the
Oh,
website.
okay.
It goes for $13 on eBay, $11 on DK Oldies, and $57 from JJGames.com.
Wow, okay.
But the point, and then it was like really weird. The customization in one of those was it's like you can design one small character, one medium character, and one big character.
Yeah!
Which was bizarre as fuck, because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And then Xenoverse seemed like it was making the step in the right direction,
Mm-hmm.
and that it was like, you can design any number of characters.
Yeah.
You can only use one of them.
In the multiplayer.
And it's like, what are you fucking talking about?
Yeah, that's pretty...
How
bad
is that a
thing.
mistake you make?
Like, Xenoverse wasn't meant to be a couch game. It was meant to be an online multiplayer type game. And I mean, that's cool.
And it seemed like they gave a lot more... The thing that anime games have to fight about a lot is that you can only retell the same Dragon Ball story over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Xenoverse was like, we're mixing it up.
Xenoverse is great because it told the same Dragon Ball story again, but with a twist. How
But you're
crazy.
there now.
But you're there now, which is fun. And I like how they react to
You being there?
you being there. And I mean, in the fight too, how they're like, oh, you're a Saiyan. I didn't know there were any others left or something like that. And it's like, another monkey showed up. My favorite part in the game is in the middle of the Frieza saga when you're in the Ginyu Force part, when you switch bodies with Captain Ginyu. Like, you're fighting Jace, and Jace punches your character when Captain Ginyu is changing with Goku.
Oh, yeah.
And you get knocked in the way, and then it's like, oh shit, you have to fight yourself as Captain Ginyu. You have to get the Dragon Balls as Captain Ginyu. That's cool. That's really fun.
It's the dream of, like, anybody who was watching Dragon Ball Z growing up is like, it's like, Goku needs your help to save the world.
And it's like, and at the end of the game, you're doing what Goku does in regards to fighting Frieza and Cell and Buu all at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And then you get to fight the final boss in some giant crystal dimension, which, oh man, that is the sweetest. And then you fight alongside Goku, and that's fun. And the game leaves off with Goku being like, you're really strong, let's fight right now. And it's like, hold on, you two. Not here, because this is where time is kept. But you don't get to fight Goku in a story-driven part, where both of you are just fighting for fun. And I mean,
I think that's probably for the best, because the game can't leave off with, like, you're stronger than Goku.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless Xenoverse 2 picks up with Goku just breaking your
I don't know what
legs.
Xenoverse's 2 story is. I'm not going to pick it up until there's a price drop, because I've heard it's basically the same game.
Yeah.
With a few more bells and whistles. But speaking of Xenoverse, I want a One Piece game that's styled like Xenoverse. I want to be able to make a character in One Piece.
It's a little harder.
And I know it is, but I want to drop it into One Piece and be like, set out.
You can either be a Straw Hat member or, like, start your own pirate crew.
No, I don't want to be a Straw Hat member.
You can start your own pirate crew.
I want to start a pirate crew, and I want to be like, you could be whatever you want to be. You can go find a Logia fruit. You can go find a Zoan fruit. You can go find a Paramecia fruit. You can just become the best swordsman in the world.
You walk into the military, like, first thing.
You become a Navy man. You have to build up your rank.
No, it's like you walk in and you're like, I'm a cool pirate dude.
Oh.
And, like, the first dude you meet is, like, fucking,
You're
Kizaru.
You're a Marine Ford.
And he's just like...
And Akainu's put his fist through your chest.
Yeah, that's the first thing that happens. It's just like, I think I'm gonna be
you're like your rusty
pirate.
level 1 pistol. And like a bandana tied around your head. And you're like, I'm a big tough pirate. Give me all your devil fruits. You don't understand how the world works. You walk into Marine Ford. Sengoku is there. Everyone there is. It's right before the war.
It's immediately before the Great Pirate War.
Right before the Great Pirate War, and the
Give me all your devil fruits. Bang!
The Marines are all waiting for Whitebeard to show up, and you show up. You're the pirate with a gun, and you're like, I'll save you, Ace! Could you imagine saving Ace?
You actually rewrite history,
He's
so instead you jump in front of Sengoku and he punches through you and then leaves the scar on Ace's chest instead.
No, it's Akainu.
Oh, yeah.
Sengoku doesn't do that. Sengoku is actually like, well, Ace is dead? Oh my god!
Sengoku's
the giant gold man.
Yes, of course.
The scene...
Okay. I knew I was getting the names wrong.
Spoilers for One Piece.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oops.
If you don't know this somehow,
We haven't even actually gotten to that point in the anime. We've just played the One Piece game.
Yeah.
The One Piece Pirate Warriors game.
Pirate Warriors specifically.
It's a good game.
All Warriors games are, like, at base level pretty good.
Yeah. Sick music, though, in Pirate Warriors 3.
Yeah.
Oh, sick music. I was playing it again this afternoon, and I was doing the Kuro mission again, and ooh boy, that was some high action jazz. Not smooth jazz.
Ska music almost.
But I want to go back to this bit of doing this. Of the lone pirate fighting all the Marine admirals. And
he has his crew, which is just some other, like, homeless guy.
Oh no!
Who also joined his pirate crew?
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard is using this dude?
Blackbeard, who is over there, who is also getting prepared for the the
pirate of the
because
war.
he's the seventh warlord of the sea, so he's with the Marines at this point. But he's right here. He's by your side.
He's like the pull you unlocked. It was like you can get a
you
random
pull.
One
They
Piece.
do microtransactions where you pull for crew members, like the mobile game.
Like the mobile game, and it was like Blackbeard insane, and he's like, "Hey, I'm not gonna betray you or anything."
Thanks, Blackbeard. I love you.
He's like, "I'm your teacher."
You're my dad. Oh, Blackbeard's my dad. I can't believe this.
Blackbeard has like 3 lines that he says like over and over again because the game is like too big. He's like, "It's me, Blackbeard. Darkness is gonna get you."
Die, player character name.
I can't believe teaches my dad.
Teacher's my teacher. My teacher
My teacher is my dad.
this low-level pirate is getting so excited for Blackbeard to kill him.
Get him, Blackbeard.
And then Blackbeard gets annihilated by the Marines.
He's just like, he walks in and he's like, "Oh," and then he's just dead.
No, wait a second. The lone pirate, the player character, walks in with him, and he has best friends locket. He has like, you have a best friends locket.
You can imagine.
Of you and Teach.
Yeah, of course.
Teach kills you immediately. And then it kind of like, "Thank you for doing that, Teach. I was very scared. He had hockey."
He has Conqueror's hockey. He walks in and he says, "Give me all your Logia fruits." Conqueror's hockey goes off.
Everyone passes out immediately.
All the Logia fruit just like falls out of them.
Oh god, my stomach hurts. Oh, I can't be light anymore.
And then Blackbeard just
Blackbeard kills him.
like a weird shopping motion.
He doesn't even use his devil
He
fruit.
just shoots him with a gun.
He doesn't even have the Logia fruit of darkness yet. What am I doing? It's
pre-war. It's pre-Logia fruit.
It's
Teach.
pre-Logia fruit Blackbeard. So he's still on Whitebeard's crew. And he's just like, "What do I do?" Bang! He doesn't even finish a sentence before he kills you. Can we pitch this game to Bandai Namco?
Yeah,
You
hey,
think you'd like this game?
have you guys seen Xenoverse? Let me pitch you. Not that.
Also, I forgot to say, as like you're demanding all the Logia fruits, your gun just sort of like falls apart.
Because it's not high
It's
enough.
not
It's like it do. When it like the durability on it wears off.
You walk through the door and you pick it up, and as you raise it up, the durability goes down. You forgot to equip that repair powder, my friend.
Yeah, you have keep your shaking.
That's how you fight in the game. You shoot one bullet, and then you have to
repair
waste
it.
all of your resources.
You have to repair it, and then you have to reload it.
Because it is a normal pistol.
Yeah.
I want this game to be
I
a
play
reality.
this game. I think
I
this
play
is
this game.
Alright, I think we should probably wrap up the episode soon.
Man, really? I want to keep this bit going, but let's check what time it is. It is almost 24 minutes. Oh, damn, dude.
Alright. I think
We didn't even talk about a lot of anime video games.
that's the best the bit is gonna get.
That was the best.
So I think we wrap it up on that one. I say my favorite anime game is Jump Superstars
Ooh.
on the Nintendo DS.
Didn't even beat it, huh?
Did not beat it because it was all in Japanese.
Yeah.
Don't speak Japanese.
I lost the copy of my copy of the
really
game.
hard. I was stuck on the 3rd level for like a month.
I liked breaking the manga page walls.
That was what 3rd level told you to do, but since I couldn't read Japanese, I did not know to do that. We got a dog here.
Oh, the dog is here to serenade us in the end of the podcast.
Snip the phone. Oh wait, let's. Okay,
Well,
alright.
Let's hope that picked up. Okay, thanks for listening. This has been Cookies and Milk. I've been your host, William.
I've been your host, Ben. Be sure to pre-order One Piece verse
Unlimited Adventure.
Unlimited
You
Adventure.
die in Marine for it.
That's the collector's
Don't
edition.
trust Blackbeard.
The collector's edition is you die in Marine.
Don't trust Blackbeard edition.
That's the super edition. It costs $300. You get a statue of me.
Killing you.
You get a statue of Blackbeard with a gun.
Yeah. Only by spending $300 do you understand how to not die in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah, that's the trick.
Anyone who posts the info online will be persecuted to the highest regard.
We will kill Blackbeard. Will show up in your house.
Blackbeard will kill you. You can't. There's no cheats to do that. Okay, see you later, guys.